Hey everyone, Dylan here. I'm currently recording this in the van because I thought, you know what, the most convenient spot to be filming videos as of right now, until I get settled into another place, would be a vehicle. I mean, there's 3 vehicles, but anyways, vegan teacher has gotten herself into more controversy. So she recently made a video where she tried to justify the video where she compared a baby eating a rib to a man's willy, his schlong covered in sauce. And she said that the baby would have the same reaction. Yeah, that is just horrendous. So she made a response video to that, and she tried to justify that video. And let's just be honest here, there's no justification for that. There's no excuse, because that is just over the top horrendous. Yeah, there is no way you could possibly justify that video if, like, you made it. But, she actually tried to justify it by saying she was only protecting the baby and standing up for it. And she also said that she did nothing wrong. You know, I honestly think that she is just getting more dumb the more days that pass. Every day that passes, the more stupid she gets. Anyways, yeah, she made this very horrible response. So, yeah, let's check it out.
Let's talk about that video I did, the one that got banned. All right? To tell you the truth about what happened. And hopefully you'll understand. First of all, let's all agree on a couple of things. Treating babies badly is not okay. Disobeying parents' orders is also not okay, right? For example, let's say that you had a babysitter come over and you told the babysitter, do not feed this baby any cookies. I don't want you to feed the baby cookies. I don't want her to have a sugar high, or whatever. Whatever you decided. If that babysitter went ahead and disobeyed your orders, that would be wrong. And you might even fire her. Certainly you wouldn't be happy. Now what happens if it's your sister who is taking care of your baby and you are vegan? Try to picture it. I know most of you can't picture that, but just imagine that for a moment. You are vegan and you have this cute baby who's about 1.5 years old, and you're vegan. And your sister is babysitting. So your sister decides that she thinks it would be really funny to make a video and put it on the internet of her niece eating the flesh of a dead animal.
So the video that this woman is referring to is a obvious joke video of another woman feeding her vegan sister's baby a steak, a rib. And the worst thing about this is that this woman doesn't understand that the video was obviously a joke. This woman didn't feed the baby a rib because of hatred toward her vegan sister, not because she's quote-unquote vegan phobic. It was simply just to mess with her sister, and Katie here is literally taking this seriously. She thought that this woman had hatred toward her sister for being vegan or something. You see, people, this is what malnutrition does to you as a vegan. You lack nutrients, and then it makes your brain malfunction because you're not getting the supplements you need. It'll eventually, over time, make you delusional.
I thought that would be really funny. And actually, millions of people pressed on that and thought it was hilarious. Why? Because vegan phobia is real. Bullying vegans is a real thing that people do. It's pretty disgusting.
Like, another thing when it comes to Katie here is that she will create all these terms when it comes to veganism, such as vegan phobic. So yeah, in her eyes, these people clicked on the video and laughed because they're hating veganism, they hate vegans and are vegan phobic. Instead of just simply thinking that it was an obvious joke of this woman messing with her sister, this woman thinks it was full-on hatred. How more clueless and mindless can somebody become? How does somebody reach this point to be this clueless? Well, probably because she's a vegan, and vegans lack a lot of nutrients for their body and brain. And over time, the malnutrition can make vegans become like Katie here.
So what this sister did is she gave her niece the bone of a cow, I think it was, a dead cow. And she put barbecue sauce on there. Now, as you know, barbecue sauce has spices in it, and a big thing that it has in there is a lot of sugar to make it taste succulent. Now, you could put the same sauce onto tofu, which would have been great. That would have been a way to be kind to the baby and to honor her sister's wishes. But that's not what she did. So this vegan mom would have been so proud that she's raising this daughter, and she will be able to tell her daughter at the age of 18, sweetie, I did my part. I helped you maintain your vegan virginity.
Are you kidding me? Vegan virginity. Wow, I've never heard something even more stupid in my life. So Katie here obviously doesn't know what virginity actually is, and her idea of virginity, or what she thinks of virginity, is when something's put in your body. What this woman's about to say is honestly just very stupid, and it's just gonna make her seem even more dumb.
Now listen to the word. I'm using the word virginity in the sense that she has never had any dead animals or their secretions enter her body. Her mother protected her from that. Her mother didn't deceive her. Her mother didn't put corpses on spoons and pretend it was peas or carrots or oatmeal. She told her the truth. These are actual peas and carrots and oatmeal, and I'm not going to give you any dead animal body parts. And she trusted her sister to keep that promise too. But her sister betrayed her, and she betrayed her niece. Now, when you think about virginity, let's say in particular a girl's virginity, what do you think of? You are no longer a virgin when a man's body part has entered you, right? Generally, people would say that. That would be the definition. So what happens when somebody, without your consent, puts the body parts of a dead animal inside your baby's mouth?
So yeah, she literally tries to apply the word virgin to anything that enters your body. Like, take me for an example. Well, I never had tofu in my life. Would that make me a tofu virgin? Like, what the hell? So she thinks that anything that is put in the body or not is in the sense of virginity. So she thinks that consuming any animal product is a form of taking away vegan virginity. Let's be realistic here. There is no such thing as vegan virginity, and you can't just take words and apply them to other words and claim them to be existent or real. They don't even correlate. Virginity only has one meaning, and that's when somebody never had any sexual intercourse. When somebody has never had any sexual intercourse, then they're a virgin. That's what a virgin is. That is virginity. You can't apply that to other words.
What creative people do when they're making videos is they use analogies like that. And that's what I said, is I said we had no right, nobody ever has a right, to take away a baby's vegan virginity. Not a parent, definitely not an aunt. So what did I do wrong exactly to warrant my video getting banned? Absolutely nothing. I stood up for the victim. That's the baby. The baby is the victim. The baby had a right to not be exposed to these dead animals being put into her body. She was tricked. She was sucking on something. Now think about it. If this happens in a sexual way, if some disgusting pervert ever did that to a baby and stuck something else into her mouth covered in a sweet syrup, every single one of you would be disgusted. But the reason that you're not is because we are vegan and we are calling you out on your terrible behavior.
So this woman compared a baby eating a rib to a guy's schlong being covered in sauce being put into its mouth. That is genuinely disgusting. The fact that she actually came up with this comparison in her head is genuinely disgusting, and it's pretty damn worrying because she was previously an elementary school teacher. She was teaching infants. If a baby had something like that being put into their mouth, they're not going to be having the same reaction. A baby eating an animal product to a guy literally committing a sexual crime have no correlation whatsoever. There is absolutely no comparison between those two. And the fact that this woman had the audacity to try to justify her comparing those two things together and for her video that she made on that is absolutely disgusting. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. Honestly, Vegan Teacher is just an absolutely horrible person and just a big narcissist. And is just a very trash person overall. She should honestly be banned at this point. I don't even know why YouTube is still giving her a platform on here. I don't even know why she even still has a YouTube channel. Even after doing all these horrendous things, making all these horrendous videos. But, hey, it's not like she's even providing YouTube any money or anything like that, you know? Anyways, yeah, Vegan Teacher should be banned. She should have been banned a while ago. And that's going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, you did. And as always, everybody, enjoy yourselves. Peace.